Well, this morning I had an incident with my new electric bicycle. One of the things that I knew was a issue with this particular electric bicycle is that all the weight is in the back. The battery's in the back, the hub's in the back, my weight's in the back when you sit on it. It's a step-through bicycle, as you see. Frame in the front is loose. When you take off from a stop, you need to make sure the bicycle is aligned straight. And because the bicycle is kind of heavy, you give it a little throttle, in this case a thumb throttle, and then you start the pedal assist. Well, this morning I was at a stoplight. I was kind of at a bad angle to take off straight. I had the front tilted to the left, and when I gave it the throttle, the bicycle fishtailed. The weight was not distributed well. I couldn't hold the bike up because it twisted on me and was pushing me down, and I fell. Luckily, I didn't get too hurt. Most of my body parts are intact, except I fell right on my left knee, straight on my left knee. Apparently, from what I could tell so far, it's just got a deep bruise, but I ripped the skin down to the bone. One thing you have to be really careful with these electric bikes is taking off a stop and making sure it's fully aligned in a straight pattern, or else this is what's going to happen. I was aware of that, but I wasn't really thinking about it, the direction I had the handlebars at the time, because the light turned green and I was just trying to get across, and lo and behold, I wiped out. And I'm paying for it now. I will review the bike in this video, but it's a cautionary tale with how to get started from a stop on an electric bicycle and the weight distribution depending on the type of bicycle you have and the placement of the battery. It is a fixed fork instead of the suspension forks, because I really don't do mountain biking. So it's a rigid fork. The tires are Schwabe brown and white tires. I have tan handle grips and tan leather seat. And it's a nice, comfortable, large seat. I do have a suspension on my seat, which I added for comfort. I added a steel basket in the rear. The battery is in the rear, the hub's in the rear, and as I mentioned earlier, you can see this is a heavily weighted rear bike. The front doesn't have any weight per se, and when you move it, the front just is very loose. The battery features an internal charger and a retractable cord. It takes 6 to 8 hours to fully charge the battery. The first 80% of the charge is done within 20% of the time. It's an 11.6 amp battery. It'll go 40 to 50 miles on each charge. They do have a larger battery that'll go 80 to 100 miles at 17.4 amps, but I elected to get the smaller battery, which is all I really need. It has a color display that controls everything. It has a thumb throttle and hydraulic disc brakes with a sealed hydraulic system, which is better stopping system, and there's nothing to rust, and has 4 pistons. You can see the color display, which controls the lights and the pedal assist level, and here you can see the charger cord where it comes out of the battery. This bicycle has a thumb throttle and pedal assist. There's 5 levels of pedal assist, each level representing 20%. This bicycle is fast. It'll go up to 28 miles an hour. got an aluminum 6061 hydroform frame, so it's rust proof. Mine comes with an anti-theft alarm. It has the hydraulic brakes are Tektro Dorado hydraulic disc brakes. The brake rotors is 180 millimeter stainless steel front and rear. It's got a single drivetrain. I didn't elect to get any of the 7 speeds or anything like that. Didn't feel that was really needed. It's got a plug and play for the wires. From throttle, as I mentioned before, and premium rims because of the higher speed that it goes. This is a well manufactured and put together bicycle. This is an awesome electric bicycle and I highly recommend it. Please like and subscribe to this video, and I look forward to your comments below.